Well, that was a bad way to start my video. But anyways, hey guys, it is me, Cody, here from BCK Awesome Extreme, back for the next gameplay video for Gaming with Cody. And so yeah, we're gonna be starting up a new episodic game series. This is gonna be the first in probably a series of episodic game series. This is Life is Strange, which was made by Square Enix. It's an episodic game. I think there's like 3 episodes out for it, 3 or 4. Let me check. Yeah, there's 3 episodes out so far. So basically, what's gonna happen for these episodes is that I'm going to be playing through the whole entire episodic game series, and this is gonna be the first one I'm gonna play through. And then when I'm done with this one, I may play. I may or may not play Walking Dead because from when I did Walking Dead on my main YouTube channel, the Tour 24, it said that there was like match third-party content issues, and I had no idea why. I may replay Back to the Future on this channel as well, because I ran all 5 of the episodes on PlayStation Now back at the end of December, and played all those on my main channel. And I may also play The Wolf Among Us and other Telltale games, especially because they just revealed at E3 earlier this morning that the new game, the new Telltale game before Walking Dead Season 3, because they said there's going to be something else for The Walking Dead before Walking Dead Season 3 comes out. They just revealed a new miniseries coming out for Walking Dead Michonne. A miniseries. So that seems like it's going to be a really awesome miniseries to play, and I'm definitely looking forward to when that comes out. It's actually feel like playing that for you guys. Let me get this. There. Is that good? Is that good? I want to be able to fit this in the screen, but I also don't want to have you looking at the TV screen, looking at the border of the TV. Let me zoom out real quick. Let's take this off. And that should be good. Anyways, so yeah, we have a bunch of episodic games I'm gonna play for you guys. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna play The Walking Dead, but I do kind of want to play The Walking Dead Michonne when it comes out later this fall. And I also want to play Tales from the Borderlands and Game of Thrones from Telltale, so I'll also be playing those because I have the first 2 episodes of Game of Thrones. I have to buy the rest of the episodes for that. And I have the first episode of Tales from the Borderlands. I have to buy episode 2 for that. But anyways, let's get started with Life is Strange. And of course it installs the stupid update patch. Is life really strange? I don't know. Is life strange? I don't know. Let me turn up the volume because it's down at 6. Powered by Unreal Engine. Content of the video game is purely fictional and not intended to represent blah blah blah. You might get photosensitive seizures. This game uses an Odyssey feature. Please not turn off your PlayStation 4 was the icon is displayed. Square Enix. Don't Nod Entertainment. And here we go. Here's the main menu. Life is Strange. Writing on system storage. Please wait. So I'll show you what episodes they have available so far. I didn't mean to do that. Play episodes. So these are all 5 episodes that are gonna come out. Episode 1, Chrysalis, which is the one that I have right now. Episode 2 is called Out of Time. Episode 3 is called Chaos Theory. Episode 4 is called Dark Room. And episode 5 is Polarized. So the first 3 episodes are out, and hopefully this weekend or something I can get a PSN card and buy some of these episodes. Buy a bunch of the episodic episodes that I need, and I'll do like a huge episodic marathon for you guys. But anyways, let's get started with episode 1, Chrysalis. Make sure you can see. Alright. Life is Strange is a story-based game that features player choice. The consequences of all your in-game actions and decisions will impact the past, present, and future. Choose wisely. Okay, so this is exactly like Telltale games where the choices matter. Whoa. Alright. Giant map.
Holy shit.
Whoa!
Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black
didn't
and
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me
Images
now.
of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity.
Look at this crap.
No, I don't want to
How
look
can
at
I
that.
show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Seriously, though.
I can't believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century. But I like it old school.
One of you could do that to me.
See, journal.
I haven't kept up with my journal as much as I should. If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
October 1st. October, my favorite month, the best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change color, turning into tiny flames. But it's still too damn hot, thanks global warming. And I can't bust out the big coats and sweaters or scary movies yet. Soon Kate let me borrow the October Country by Ray Bradbury. I haven't read much by him, which caused Warren to almost revoke my geek cred before I held up my copy of Battle Royale. But he nails the autumn atmosphere of small towns. The last time I wore a Halloween costume was with Chloe. I had pictures in one of my old albums. I should find a real Halloween party to crash so I can experience some social mingling. It's that or a Vortex Club Stroke Fest swimming party. Or is that Backstroke Fest? You so punny, Max. Wow. At least I'm trying to climb out of my cocoon. I shouldn't expect my life to completely change after a few weeks at Blackwell Academy. As my parents love telling me on a loop, you have all the time in the world. July 10th, 2013. I got accepted into Blackwell Academy. If words could dance, this would be a rave, even though I've never been to one, but who cares because I got into Blackwell Academy, a unique and famous private school for seniors. No kids allowed. I don't think I would be so excited since it's not like I didn't used to live in the same town. I feel like that's not grammatically correct. I didn't used to live. But anyways, but when I saw the text from the Blackwell Scholarship Office, I could literally feel my pulse speed up. I thought I was going to say, sorry, thanks for playing. It took me a few seconds before I read the whole thing. I guess I wanted to enjoy that last moment of blissful ignorance. And when I saw the first word, congratulations, I think I screamed. My mom cried and my dad laughed. They're so weird, but they're happy, and this means extra financial support, because they don't have to pay anything to Blackwell. This means new clothes, and if I can work it, a new laptop. Oh, and I have to keep telling myself in caps that I am going to Blackwell Academy. August 18, 2013. So this is it. I'm leaving Seattle to go back to Arcadia Bay. Usually people go to the high school closest to home. I suppose I am too. It's just I haven't lived there for 5 years. Out of all the best photography programs in the world, I choose to go to the smallest. Back in the town I was excited about leaving. Maybe I wanted to come back all along just to see if Chloe and I are still even friends, but I do wish Chloe would have moved with us to Seattle. That city was made for her. When we would play pirates in our rooms and in the woods, it seemed like Seattle was that fabled faraway island of treasure and adventure that we were always seeking with coffee shops. But Seattle wasn't like a fable au contraire. Now, Blackwell Academy seems more exotic to me than any other place in the world. To study photography under Mark Jefferson, sigh, insert hearts and flowers. Plus, there will be cool, diverse students from everywhere. It won't be like my high school now. I never really found a groove with my classmates, or boys. I'm lucky. I have a couple great friends, but it's time to ship out. So maybe Arcadia Bay will actually turn out to be the island of treasure and adventure I've been looking for. How many pages of journal should you have? Alright, that's the last entry there. August 25th, 2013. By the way, I'm going to read all these entries for you guys. Shit is crazy here. I didn't realize how much crap I had to pack until I had to pack all my crap. Mom and Dad are getting a little too excited I'm clearing out my room. Though I caught my mom crying when she was packing my shirts. That made me want to cry like a little girl and never leave Seattle. So instead of packing, I feel like burning all my clothes and just raiding a thrift store to build up a new Max wardrobe over my junior year. Not that I even have an old Max wardrobe. Nobody would know me except for Chloe and... yeah, I messed up there. Nobody would know me except for Chloe, and who knows how different we are now. So I can cut my hair, get a tat and some piercings, maybe date a cute foreign exchange artiste from Paris or Rome. I can do anything, unless I get busted. And there will be so many super cool chances for my photography to get exposed. Thinking about that is when I get scared, but excited. And then I don't feel like crying at all. I get tingles down my arms, sensing the universe opening up for me. I can't wait to leave. I just want things to be different at Blackwell. Or, I'll say that correctly. I just want things to be different at Blackwell. September 2nd, 2013, 12:07 a.m. My first entry from my new dorm room the night before my first day at Blackwell. Woo, I hadn't had any time to write or even take pictures since I got here. My shit is in boxes all over the room, which is small, but mine. And I never want to leave, which is small, but mine. Alright. And I never want to leave. Dang it. And I never want to leave. I can't wait to decorate. I planned a whole wall of photos. I did meet some of my dorm mates. I suck at remembering names, so I won't bother right now. But I think I can already see who's going to be cool to me, and who's not. It's a bitch trying to get settled into a new school and social scene after I finally found good friends in Seattle. But I'm here now, and this is the start of my new life. Sweet dreams. September 3rd, 2013. Blackwell sucks ass. I told myself not to whine so soon, but damn, the day started like Christmas morning. I barely had any dreams because I was so pumped to start my first official day of my new life. Like a dork, I couldn't figure out what to wear, so I chose what was on the floor. I'm no good with names and faces right away, but I picked up some names like Kate, Brooke, Taylor, Alyssa. And how could I forget Victoria Chase, rich, stylish, entitled? I could feel instant judgment when she looked at my raggedy ass clothes. As if I'm not Blackwell to strike fashion poses, maybe I'm being extra crispy sensitive, but I think Victoria wants life here to be like her own reality show. Ugh. So that wasn't fun along with my general social unease. I thought it'll be easier being back. Call the ambulance. I don't want this day to end. All well as Max. It was incredible to walk across the green campus in the morning mist. I love the stone steps and brick walls of Blackwell. Everything is a picture waiting to be taken. Speaking of, at least one old great thing did happen today. Mr. Jefferson's photography class. Sigh. There's more to tell, but journal, forgive me. I'm sure we wiped out. September 4th. I've been asked to go to homework already. So much bullshit. At least give us new of the day to acclimate. But to prove I'm not a total loser, I made a new friend in my science class. His name is Warren Graham. He's a serious geek. Plus he's dark and witty. He comes across as kind of a know-it-all, but it turns out he does kind of know it a lot. We talked about photographers, and he actually named a few I'd never heard of. We traded numbers, and he'll be a good study partner, or a good friend. I'll need at least one based on the quick action here. I thought being 18 meant I didn't have to deal with this teenage drama anymore. I thought. I like to get to research famous photographers for some of my homework. Mr. Jefferson assigned us to a ton of reading, but this is exactly what I want to do. I want to study. I said to do, yeah. I want to study. Jefferson is super cool and super chill. He doesn't try to be too hip, just says what he thinks and expects us to be it too as well. I think he's a genius. Oh my god, I want to marry him. Just joking, this one class is worth all the social dysfunction. September 15th. Homework is kicking my ass. I bet this teacher's grade harder just to stop you from feeling special. But Victoria Chase and her snob minions still front like they're honored guests of Blackwell. The bros here aren't that different. Nathan Prescott is Victoria's male clone with way more money and attitude, if that's possible. Her family is the oldest in Arcadia Bay, and I heard stories about them when I was a kid. The Prescotts give a shitload of bank to Blackwell, so Nathan acts like he literally owns the school. Yesterday during class, he put his feet on the desk, started texting, and the teacher didn't say jack. I get suspended, but him and Victoria are part of the silly elite Vortex Club. That puts on popular parties, and so they get their way. It's good to be the king and queen. I don't want to slam everybody. I do like Kate Marsh. She's down the hall and in one of my classes. She's so pretty and sweet and friendly. It makes her more beautiful than the biatches here. Like Victoria, who think beauty is just your face and outfit. See, I'm already playing their Java games. No more. Alright. I need to, like, rest my voice real quick so I can actually plug in my charger. Because I don't want to keep freaking running out of breath every single time I'm trying to read. I'm reading too much. And I'm gonna end up with my voice if I keep freaking talking a lot. So, this gives me time to plug in my charger. There we go. Alright, here's the last two entries. And then this one was the one I just read, and I didn't even notice that was the last page of her journal so far. Alright. September 23rd. Finally had a chance to take some actual shots around campus today. A perfect blue sky day. I always forget how great I feel after I take pictures when I've been slacking off. Speaking of pictures, Mr. Jefferson told us about the National Everyday Heroes Photo Contest he wants us all to enter. The winner gets a trip to San Francisco and lots of publicity. He wants just one photograph from each student. This is exactly why I wanted to come to Blackwell, and of course I'm scared shitless to enter. At least I have a couple weeks before the deadline in October, so I have plenty of time to stress and procrastinate. Sigh. September 30th. I don't know whether I love it or hate it here. I'm trying to keep up with my science class of all things. Like I give a shit or even understand it. Good thing I know Warren, too bad I can't clone him to take my place in class. Miss Grant is much cooler than the class. She explains particle physics so even boneheads like me can kinda understand. I love how she relates society to science and vice versa. I can tell she's committed and passionate about life. Unlike some of us in her class, but I'm trying to engage more, even if it means asking actual questions in class, instead of hiding in the back. I'm just glad I'm not the only social misfit here. Now, how much homework are you avoiding? And then... where's the journal entries? Anyways. So this basically tells you about the characters. I'm not gonna read all this right now. Probably later. And like, these are the photos you take. Guess there's like all the photos you can find and take, maybe optional photos. Have a very special 18th birthday. You're an adult now, but you're still a little girl. Check your account. Don't blow it all at once. Always, you okay? Let me scroll up. Hey Max, you around? Always, you okay? Did you want to get tea later today? Absolutely, it'll be free after 4. Talk to you later. Happy birthday, Maxine. We can't believe it's been 18 whole years since you were brought to us. Do you want to meet me for coffee after school and you need an excuse to not study? Please, make sure you check out Necromantic in my flash drive. Mwahaha. Hey Mad Max, let's bust shit up. Wait, I had to study for a physics test, so if you bust anything, we'll have to measure its velocity. Don't ignore this message. It's ignoring freaking Warren.
Obvious.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
Yes, it's all that. And I've already read that, so yeah, we're all good.
What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence?
I do love my analog camera. I should take a quick picture now.
Could have taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
Let me take a selfie.
Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I did know, but I kind of forgot.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook.
Sorry, Max. No more selfies right now.
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me. Yes, Victoria.
Victoria doesn't waste a second. This might make a cool shot.
Everybody in class is turning in a photo.
Might as well.
You see the door?
I know, Mr. Jefferson. I just worked so hard in the
That's
shop.
one of the photos that they're showing in the album just a little bit ago. See? It's right there. Macro eyes. Trophy. Take optional photo number 1 in episode 1 Chrysalis. Alright, so these are all the optional photos. That's cool.
I just really think Everyday Heroes is an important cultural event, and I want to represent it.
Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool.
That is cool.
By putting yourself out there in the world.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing. Hi, Kate.
Everybody to feel excluded
Oh.
from this process.
Hi, Max.
I also want everybody to know that this photographic world is not.
You seem quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
Everybody should have a chance.
I only want to share
I hear that.
gifts I have in the world.
Wanna go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today. I have to go over homework.
No worries. Let's hang later.
Sure.
Excuse me. Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me. This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson. Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computers here.
How about computer as awesome as that?
Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
Are you an everyday hero? Find out and enter the win. Everyday Heroes Photo Contest. Submit an image that best represents yourself or others in heroic action. Deadline on October 15, 2013. The winner will fly to San Francisco to represent their school in the National Everyday Heroes competition at the Young Museum of Art on October 20th, 2013. You may submit one image on approved paper for consideration. Those 18 under a parent permission form must be included with the image.
Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious. You can never escape the lighthouse here.
Alright, I want to look around before we actually go outside.
Whoa, Mr. Jefferson is not messing around with that monster. He probably paid 20 grand for that camera. I bet he gets pristine digital images. But of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything. I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
Wow.
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. That was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us.
Huh. What's this?
I love seeing Mr. Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers. That printer is amazing. I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. So cool to see Mr. Jefferson's actual published pictures. Gives me hope.
Photo equipment.
This is definitely where cameras go to heaven. Oh man, they have those sweet ultrasonic lenses. And look at that vintage rangefinder. What? So cool that we can check these out anytime. The Decisive Moment by Henry Cartier-Bresson. That's rare. Annie Leibovitz, mad respect. The amazing Eugene Smith. Good to see Avedon among the masters. Dahlia, of course. Lots of people I haven't heard of yet. I guess that's why I'm here.